might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and for today's video I'm going to be making some easy beef enchiladas, and I'm also going to be making some Mexican street corn. And both of these are recipes that I've never tried to prepare before. They're supposed to be easy to prepare, and they're definitely delicious. So let me get started here. We're going to start with 1 pound of ground beef. And today I'm going to be using our electric countertop burner, and we've got to where we enjoy using this. It makes making videos a lot easier. Let me get this cut up a little bit. The only thing about using the electric countertop burner is it takes a few minutes to heat up enough to actually start cooking. So as soon as this hamburger meat gets cooking here, I'll be right back with you. Okay, this ground beef is starting to brown up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and add my onion to it. And this is 1 small onion, and I just got it diced up real small. Okay, I'll let this finish browning, and I will stir it a little bit until it gets completely brown. Then I'll be back with you. Okay, it's been browning for several minutes now, and I really love cooking ground beef with onions in it. I just love the smell of being here cooking it. This does have a little bit of grease on it, so I'm going to take this over there and drain the excess grease off. And then I'll be back and we'll add the other ingredients to it. Okay, I got that excess grease off of it. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to it. The recipe don't call for garlic, but I'm going to go ahead and put about just 1 big teaspoonful of garlic. Let that cook in there just for a second. On this garlic, when we ordered this time, I got the minced garlic that is in extra virgin olive oil. And a lot of times we just get the one that's in water. And we've never tried this one before. I wanted to give it a try. Leave in the comments, let me know which garlic you use. Now I know that most people prefer to use the cloves of garlic, but I personally prefer to just use the minced garlic in the jars because it saves so much time, so much easier to do. Okay, that garlic has cooked for just a little bit there. So next I'm going to add, it calls for a half a cup of red enchilada sauce. And this can has 10 ounces, so half a cup is going to be almost all of this can, but not all of it. That's probably about the right amount right there. And then I'm also going to add, this is a little small 4-ounce can of diced green chilies. I'm going to add this to it. And I just add the juice and all to it. So let me stir this up a little bit and get it sort of cooked in there some. So this is going to be my mixture that goes into my enchiladas. And what we're going to be using, we're going to use the soft taco and fajita shells. They come 10 to a pack, made by Old El Paso. You can use any brand you want or any size you want, but that's just the ones that we picked up this time. Okay, that looks real good there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this pan off. Okay, I'm back, and hopefully you'll be able to see everything I've got set up here. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and spray the 9x13 pan with some canola oil. You can use any type of oil you want to. This is just, Marie and I always try to use canola oil. We thought it was a little bit healthier. Okay, I'm going to pour a little bit of this enchilada sauce down into the bottom. I'll just go ahead and use the rest of this. Okay. I'm going to put about a spoonful of this mixture in each one of these. And I'm going to put just a little bit of cheese in there with it. Let's see, put that cheese over here. And see if I can roll them up. That might be a little bit too much mixture. Marie told me I'd have to be careful I'd make them too big. So that's the size we're going to end up with right there. And let me do another one now. Okay, that looks like it's going to work good. Let me get all these made up right quick and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got these put together. The first two I didn't wrap them up quite tight enough, but the others I got them a little bit tighter, so hopefully they'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this enchilada sauce on top of it. Okay, and then I'm going to put some more cheese on top. Okay, that should be enough cheese. So I'm going to put this in the oven and let it cook at about 350 to 375. And we're going to cook it for 15, let me check a second. No, we're going to cook it for 20 to 25 minutes. I'll just watch it closely until it gets hot and starts to bubble. While this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Mexican street corn. So I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay everyone, I'm back. I've got the beef enchiladas in the oven cooking right now, and I'm getting ready to start my Mexican street corn. It's actually called a street corn salad. And first thing I'm doing, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in here melting, and they're just about melted here. And I'm going to add to this, I'm going to go ahead and put the heat up just a little bit higher to medium. And I'm going to add 4 cups of a whole kernel corn. And the recipe says you can just add it straight to the pan while it's still frozen. So there's 2 cups. It's going to make a lot. Okay. Here's the other 2 cups. And what we'll do to start with, I'm just going to start stirring it. I'm going to have to get me a pot holder because this cast iron skillet's going to get hot here in just a minute. But I'm just going to let this stir and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes and let it just start to char just a little bit on the corn itself. Okay, this frozen corn is just starting to sizzle just a little bit. So we're going to continue stirring it and frying it until it browns up just a little bit. Okay, the corn is starting to char just a little bit on the bottom, so it don't like very much more being done. I don't think I want to let it completely burn, but I do want to get it, make sure it's good and done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic to it, and I'm going to put about 1 spoonful in there. Just a little bit of garlic for flavor. And we'll let this garlic cook in for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for about 2 minutes with the garlic in it. Then I'm gonna actually turn it off and let it cool down just a little bit before I add my next ingredients into it. So I'll be back with you just as soon as it gets through cooking and cools down some. Okay, I'm back. I put the cast iron skillet over here so it would start to cool down a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this corn in a bowl so that it won't be quite so hot to mix up. The recipe says to let the corn cool down a little bit before you add the mayonnaise to it. Okay. I'm gonna let this cool for just a couple of more minutes before I do actually add the mayonnaise to it. But let me show you the enchiladas. I just took them out of the oven and let me show them to you. They really look good, don't they? And all that cheese is melted and turned brown. It really looks good. Can't wait to get into this. Okay, it's been cooling for just a couple of minutes. The recipe says to just let it cool slightly, so maybe it don't have to cool completely all the way off. But I'm gonna go ahead and add the mayonnaise to it. It calls for 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. I'm gonna estimate that to be 1/3 of a cup. Go ahead and start mixing that in just a little bit. And then I'm going to add the chili powder to it. I think that's 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. Well, that really looks good. I think Marie will love this. Okay, the next thing I'm going to add to it is this cheese. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Cotija, Cotija cheese. And if you don't have this kind of cheese, you can substitute it with just grated Parmesan cheese. And if I had realized what this was before I bought it, I probably would have just done that my own self. This little bag, I think, was a little over $5 for this bag of cheese. And it basically looks just like Parmesan cheese. The only thing different, the recipe says that this cheese has a different flavor to it and that it really makes the Mexican street corn have a good flavor to it. So this is 1/2 cup. Go ahead and add that in. Okay, stir it in a little bit. Now I'm going to add the lime juice. It says about 1 tablespoon of lime juice. This might be a little more than 1 tablespoon, but I'll go ahead and put it all in there. Okay, and then I'm going to add some cilantro to it. And Marie and I don't like cilantro a lot, so I'm just going to put a little bit of cilantro in it. I'm not going to put very much. Okay, that's ready right there. I'm gonna put that in a different bowl for serving it tonight. And I'm gonna put in this bowl here. Okay, and I may garnish it with just a couple of pieces of cilantro right on top. Okay, so there's the Mexican street corn. Let me get us a plate, and I'll go ahead and plate us up a plate, and then we'll do a little taste test for you. Okay, I'm back, everyone, and this is Marie's plate. I'm going to take that into her in just a few minutes. And this is mine. I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test. This is the enchilada. It really smells great. Very good. That's very flavorful. Marie, you just walked in. You've been missing me cooking this good meal.
I've been smelling it, Calvin.
Smells great. Let me try this Mexican street corn and see what I think about it. Okay, that Mexican street corn is real good. Evidently, that cheese does have a little bit different flavor. I can't describe it, but it is different. It is good, and so I think we're going to both enjoy this. So, if you try this meal, let us know how you liked it. If you've ever used this type of cheese before, let us know how you like that type of cheese. But this looks good. This is going to be our supper for tonight. We cooked 10 of the enchiladas, so we got 6 left over. And I'll put these in a plastic container, and we'll probably freeze these and bring them back one day, maybe in a week or so. When we don't want to cook, we'll pull out and have a real good Mexican meal. And we should be able to freeze some of this Mexican street corn with it. So that should work out good for us. So I'll go ahead and end this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch this video. Y'all have a great week, and we will see you on our next video. And as Marie would say, do what you love and love what you do. Bye, y'all.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to